Grodies. Yep. Why? I got done installing. I'm appearing offline. No, here we go. Sometimes I have to show stuff on this camera. I have to find my face. Yeah. Episode 2. If you saw episode 1, you might have saw Batman or Bruce Wayne as in that last scene. It actually Batman wanted answers because Falcone wanted Batman wanted to know he wanted to know about what Alfred was hiding from him the whole time about his family. So this is the second part of the story. Episode 2, Children of Arkham. Let's go. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I'm almost at 1,000 views. I'm at like 993, so if you guys can get 7 views, or if my episode 1 gets a couple more, I'm gonna be at 1,000.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Oh, forgot all about that.
I bet.
This is Selina.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Probably be watching YouTube videos. If y'all some Raw, if y'all some WWE fans that are some of my subs, you should probably know that Seth Rollins' curb stop is back because his Twitter he went on Twitter to say this. Hello, my old friend. Wayne Memorial Auditorium. Wait.
You don't know to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Oh, this is the that's the alleyway that his parents died.
Upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
You overlooked, huh? Moose, like. Nope.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the madman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I wouldn't trust myself around him.
That man doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
What?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Graffiti, huh?
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
All right. But the theater.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that?
Then after that.
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back! Take whatever you want!
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh, I remember what happened. Then then Bruce goes insane.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't.
Oh no.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Falcone knows why? Broken memories.
Justin, you gotta get your shoes up off the floor. Your mama said somebody coming down here for the do a house.
GCPD.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame, you ask me.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I know Atlanta just shot me a picture. I know Ellie looking at the snow. They got a lot of snow down there. Sorry.
I think just
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial.
Don't even try.
Wait, what? Try what?
Don't even try, just baby.
Wait, I don't know what try. I don't know what you mean.
Now, is this Elena? Yeah. Okay, because I just made a mistake and called you. Erica don't use the pickup phone now. I said, hello, I done made them home. She said, okay, good. I said, what you got no
Put an old dog down forever.
She said, Mom.
Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
That's the only thing ain't got my
How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you will be gone.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Why did I do that?
I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
I thought you was the last. I guess you won't be the last person I talk to.
There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friends. Your parents learned that.
Jeez!
They're waiting for you in hell!
She say where? Oh, I'm working. I'm at work, Mom.
The bastard had to die.
Wait a minute.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
She look like Raquel on that picture. What color her lips is, man? She look like she got her lips up or something. Oh.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
You obviously didn't see.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her. She burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying we have the shooter in custody. The details are still coming in and we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God. They're gonna call it off.
I'm looking into it, but I need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Girl, you know we ain't going
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Veins. Still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
I hope Oh, y'all kids.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
I'm sure it is.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Oh, everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did. No. God. It's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. It's so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should. They were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
You just got there, you gotta go out there, and you already know.
I'm so sorry. I'm letting you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
What? No, look, they had about 5 or
I
6.
found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensic. Now!
I don't know why they ran out.
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out. Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story.
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Right. The funding in place. Yeah. I'm assuming that's what it is, man. Okay, no matter what.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
The government don't run out of money.
The residue scan on Montoya
So
is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. It's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yeah, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
No, I don't think he's coming home. He told me he didn't come home until Friday.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy, out of control.
She was on the phone talking to JB, and Beverly was talking. Look, talking to JB, and listening to what JB was trying to say, right?
It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Because she got off the phone, she wanted to hear what he was talking about so bad.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Well, how come you act like you don't remember that, Bill? She goes down the street all the way around, lady. That's the mouth. She talked another 8 seconds. Look, she should know better by now. But she stopped dead in her tracks. She said, you know, this is a country. Oh, yeah, baby. You know what I'm talking about. I said, look, you little liar. Yeah. Too much about the story, but every time she gave me back that book, I said, "Baby, why you doing that story?" Y'all believe ain't no living nobody else.
Find her now! Send a strong message!
She might be trying, but all of us are trying. She might be trying, so what makes your thing so different? Okay. Y'all get here and act like y'all don't all celebrate the holiday or whatever else. You're still getting gifts. Y'all still going out buying the same meats and stuff we buy. Having parties at your sister-in-law house that's not a witness. But y'all, you shouldn't even go because British don't go to stuff like that. You know that, right? Yeah. They don't go to everything. But I know when Isabel was living, Isabel trying to get Christmas gifts out.
Bring me her head.
And I asked Brian, I said, why should Mama wait till Christmas for somebody giving her a list of stuff she needed for her house or whatever, because she don't pick out that thing. They ain't cool with that, okay? That's not cool. Okay, no. And Beverly them the same way.
There you go. You'll be alright. Right.
Give me that Christmas tips you get, because that's Christmas jam. Ain't no ain't there somebody like that? No. Yeah, all right.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
You just conniving and And she around here worrying about what we got for the rest of the week. I said, Beverly, that's if we can get out of the morning. I'm not worried about that. It is what it is. Yeah, we got and then she's sending me the Chesapeake to Hershey. I said, you won't be here out when I get my food. I'll call off or nothing.
There's Oz.
Time, baby, find me a job.
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. Probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
And one of them has actually been dropped.
Hello?
You lot, come check out this office. Where is James? Hey, you can help me, or you can...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime
What's up,
boss,
Oz?
you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
Falcone had it coming, but that doesn't mean you're off the hook.
There we go. That wasn't so hard to admit, was it? Must be a relief to get that stick out of your arse every now and then. As a show of good faith,
If
I'm gonna let
Penguin
this
in Batman Arkham Knight
How's about we talk?
is Spider-Man, and his name is
We'll
Audible.
deal with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest
Is
of
this
the
just
rot
an actor
like
of
Wayne and Hill,
Oz?
ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's has been decided.
I mean, at least this Oz has a
Actually,
accent to
we
him.
both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. What's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Yeah.
You have to try harder than this.
Okay. Oh! Indian. Come back.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
A big fan. Us actually.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
Really think he'd show up here?
Hey, Neon.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who knife a man for less.
Selena, Kyle. Where is she?
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw the Penguin.
You have to stay within that time they tell you.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all-work and all-play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
He said they got out at 1 o'clock.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Get out, please! Don't wreck my bar. I don't know why in the store. We're supposed to be getting store here pretty soon.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena, Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Why would somebody be coming to spray for roaches today?
What you doing?
Beat it. We're here for her.
But they
Beat it?
You care about your own skin?
Yes, I do. Do it. Okay. Y'all not dog shit. Nah, it don't matter. We only twist around these streets. Remember some push through the table. Yeah? Hey man. Take the pool table.
Not done yet.
You're not done yet. Oh, okay. Dude, spinning elbow. Come on.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Let's give it to him. Special move coming, bro.
Oh, Justin, come here and get your tennis shoes up out of here. I had not did my lunch and I went by Captain K's by Fayetteville. And we got some catfish and shrimp for myself. And that was delicious too. They can fry some seafood over there. You ever ate over there, lady?
Oh. Captain. Things done? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that. That's a finishing move. Not really, but...
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Justin, baby, why am I still seeing shoes down here?
Those are not.
Come on, this way.
Those are yours.
No, they're not.
These black and gray ones are. Okay?
Man!
I know they are.
No.
Yes,
I
they
thought you were
are.
talking about the flip-flops, though.
No, I'm talking about all the shoes that don't belong to them. And what is
Quick,
all
check
these
the alleyway.
shoes for? This yours.
See that?
This your mama. Who is that for, Justin, baby?
Huh? So mine.
Is you?
Yeah.
Over there. Put that over.
Don't touch my hat.
No, I got your $2.
You obviously know the cops.
See anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
you? This. Why not? I don't need to be so bad.
Let's get out of here. I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
Just a baby.
Those Adidas are not mine.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
My sisters.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Click.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Okay.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone.
Sometimes I forget
Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's essence would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
I did not hear the Batman dialogue or the I feel like if I go on as Batman, he'll be interrogated and probably think that I'm Bruce Wayne. So I'm gonna go in as Bruce. If y'all know what I'm Then he'll probably have, if I go in as Batman, he'll probably assume, actually, he probably may not assume, and he'll tell us answers.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Yeah, I don't even know I'm married. I don't even know I'm married in this state. Wow, the chaos is still here from what, episode 1? Batman's on the top, done on a Batman.
Batman has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option.
I got it, Alfred. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there? Deborah? Deborah? Was that you?
Expecting someone? Maybe the Penguin.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You think people will still vote for you when you've got no teeth left?
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune. He should be held accountable.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security! Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth. And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Why would Thomas Wayne lock up innocent people?
Anyone that stood in Thomas's way got knocked down, one way or the other. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't.
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Did you realize it?
Master Bruce, what he said about your father, it's a difficult process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Batman Arkham game, we're going back. Arkham Asylum in this. Oh, this actually might not be. This might be under an hour.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now, more than ever.
I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
If Falcone wasn't it, then who would have been it?
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
And that's probably the end of episode 6. Maybe. There's barely any choices. Why did that wait?
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you all right?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm
fine. Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
my advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic.
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now.
I mean, think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls. A win tonight, and I could take the election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water.
That's actually true.
I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
As long as you win.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Yes, you can.
Whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Auditorium at 8:30.
Batman? Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
But just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
You're lucky I'm on your side.
That may be true, but I can't ally with a violent thug.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised. You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
That sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant. So I guess Chapter 6, we're gonna get to see the election. That's good.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a mass vigilante loose on our streets. The candidates will tackle it all.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Damn sons of... Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator!
I hate to be a downer,
firing the
but these
moderator.
hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
You two, get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
I didn't actually help me pick up
Go
that
on then. Introduce the candidates.
Come here. I need you to take this down and put it by the garage for me. Bring me up a couple of cans of root beer. Don't set it outside, Justice. Don't set it outside.
Jeez, that was unbelievable.
Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Bird mask guy. Whatever your name is. Yes, of course. Please, let these people go.
It goes first.
Then that camera right here.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne mental health facility.
It's a much mental health care hospital. Offer treatment for the most unfortunate of Gotham.
Smart.
I told you I love the truth. Look at still over all Missy's rubbish.
Heavy duty muffles. Muffles sound after stage.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence. Tonight, we show you the truth.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures, chosen to lead.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off your masks.
got the drug. Your Penguin drugged the sergeant. Now we know what happened.
Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Really want to hear what I think? Gotham Squad. Sure.
I like how it's just easy buttons instead of like more.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. And like your friend, Bruce Wayne, your fantasies have been enough away what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Dodge and weave. How about that? Anyway.
No, please. I'm in an anger.
You could never.
Dodge. Dodge. Punch him in the. Oh, that leaks. Go right there. Go right in the camera.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
I knew it.
My poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
What's your turn, Dent?
Oh wait. But cave his face in. Not cave his face.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up.
Goodness.
Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
If if it's gonna start, that means it's gonna end to no. Oh Lord. Harvey or Selena? Selena's behind me. If y'all don't know Two-Face, that's Harvey. I have to say Selena. This guy just gave me a spoiler too because Selena. Not another time. You better go. Go.
Hold your fire, damn it!
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
This is not.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public. Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Narrow margin. Did you use Falcone paint to make him suffer? You at 70 and 0.4% East Falcone with morphine. Okay, that's one correct. Did you get? This is one of my favorite. This is probably gonna be my favorite moment ever in this game. There's only 5 episodes. If I backed up, she probably gonna turn on like, no, back, not today. You and 42%, 43% as Bruce or Batman. That's Batman. I would understand people visiting as Bruce Wayne. That means, well, not that I actually don't know. Did you withdraw or? Your funding for Harvey's campaign, you in 90. Whoa. Continue to fund Harvey's campaign. Selena Harvey. Now, if I didn't save Selena, she probably would have died. Because there's 4 gunmen and Oz having a light in his hand. 4 gunmen versus a light. All the light's gonna do is give like a 2 to 3 degree burn. That's it. That's it. So only got 1 wrong. That's actually not that bad.
Next, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
So that'll be next episode. This will be next order. But you know what? I might have a double header today. So this will be released as soon as I start episode 3. Double header on different streams. Check because I don't want the streams to be all this. To you like breaks in like 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, man. Probably like 2 minutes before how long this thing takes. How long my podcast stop, but I'll be what? I'll be fucking around with videos and blah blah blah. Y'all know the drill.